Hello, welcome to my guided tour of this virtual tour of a CAD mock-up for a rather large corporate event, something like a big product launch or something. Okay, let's go over the top and take a little look at the outside first of all. Looks something a bit more like Battlestar Galactica at this stage. This is just a presentation, by the way, talking about more the drawing software. So I'm not going to be talking about dimensions and features of the marquee or the event, the illustrated event inside it. It's just to really give you an idea of some of the things, all these presentations really, just to give you an idea of, well, what I can do for you in terms of making your quotes look nice and fancy. Okay, top right of the screen we've got this viewpoints button. These are pre-recorded positions inside the presentation, inside the event space, where we can jump to. Obviously at each one you might get distracted by the waitress's attire. No, you might like to have a look around at the table and see what's happening in there. So obviously you can take a walk around, explore at each point, but they are generally to sort of propel things along a bit. Did you see me smashing through those tables then? Security haven't arrived yet, so this one may be near the start, that you could spin around at this sort of slow speed, or hold down shift and speed it up a little bit if you want to be a little bit dizzy and busy. So yep, there's one here, and we'll take a little walk around in a minute. Mr. Chef standing by a table of empty table, no food, must have gone terribly wrong, never mind. Everyone will be waiting for their dinner shortly. I guess the event hasn't started yet, but you get the idea. Let's jump around a little bit more. So we're moving forward here. I'm resisting the temptation to talk about what you can actually see, so I'm going to leave this down to obviously the professional interpretation of the audience. One feature I will point out though, there are so many, brandability. It's a little bit meek and meager here, but this is actually a presentation by this software's publisher, PEP Event and PEP Presenter, as you can see. But they've resisted the temptation to go overboard. So literally you can superimpose and integrate photos and logos, etc. Absolutely anywhere. So as part of the people, as part of the tables and the chairs, you can give, you can put logos on the sides of tables, and or just a bit more sensible here as they have with the screens at the front. Obviously you can do the same with gables and walls, and as realistic or as far-fetched as you really want to. So maybe at this point we might like to be distracted and say, oh, let's go have a look at this lighting, shall we? Again, I'm going to resist trying to talk about it, but you can see that you can get a good feel for what you're really interested in. So if this were a presentation from a specialist lighting contractor, then they'd be wanting to jibber and jabber even more than I am about all of this lovely lighting and arrangements. Likewise, an event planner, you get the idea. Okay, definitely seen her in another presentation somewhere else where the lighting was a little bit better, but yep, lighting effects actually. So you can basically make it day or night, or different times of the day, weather conditions. The inside of the event space adjusts to the type, direction, etc. of the lighting, so it's fairly intuitive, jumping forward between different presentation points. I think we've seen that waitress in that position before, so we've probably gone full circle, and I've kept it fairly kind of I wouldn't say slick, and I wouldn't say brief, but hopefully it's enough to get the point of what this can do. Yeah, let's just have one little more walk on the tables. Can't resist it. And also you can, of course, if you wanted to sort of give them a quick bird's eye view, you could maybe do a quick sort of Peter Pan impression. You could select or Donkey Kong, is that right, child of the 80s. You could just select this one and go whizzing all the way along it like that, bumping into a couple of bits and bobs like that. But yeah, the possibilities are endless.